Hello! Today I'm going to do a review and product recommendations of Nars products for kind of medium tanned Indian skin like mine, and if you have similar skin, keep watching because you might find some of these products really useful too. I recently discovered Nars probably about 6 to 8 months ago. I never really used their products and I've never really tried any of them out, but my near to my work recently they opened a new store, so I was like in there every night checking out all their products and kind of really got into them. So one thing about Nars products, they're not cheap, they are pretty expensive. I mix up my makeup with sort of high-end, high street, and I'm not just one for buying brands. I'm really bothered that the product is good quality and works well with my skin. So I'm going to share them with you if you're interested in buying Nars products, and some of these might be useful to you as well. The first thing I'm going to talk to you about is my one and only Nars makeup brush, which is this flat brush, which I actually use for my bronzer and blusher, and it's just perfect because it just goes on perfectly on your cheekbones and can give you that really nice contoured kind of look. A little bit pricey, I think it's about £28 or something like that, so a little bit pricey, but definitely for me it's been worth it because I've used it quite a lot already and it's getting all my fingerprints on it. So this is my brush, but this is for, obviously it can be used for anyone. It doesn't have to be medium skin tone for this for the brush. Now with all the products, I'm sure that they're kind of universal and can be used in lots of different skin tones, to be honest with you, but I'm going to show you them because I think they're good for medium brown tanned skin. I'm going to start with my foundation, and most of the products I'm going to show you, I do have a lot of them on, and I'll tell you the ones I do have on. Obviously I couldn't put them all on my face at the same time, but I do have some of them on, so that is quite useful maybe for you to see what the finished look is. The foundation I have on today is the Nars Sheer Glow Syracuse, and it's medium to dark 1 Syracuse Sheer Glow. It looks something like this, and this is just a really good colour for my skin. It gives me real nice coverage, but kind of still very luminous, and not too heavy and thick and not too powdery or anything like that. I have a lot of dark spots around my mouth area and on the side of my cheeks, lower cheeks here and here. Now what I tend to do, I do use this with my fingers. That's how they recommend to use it, with your fingers. Warm it up and work it onto your skin so it really blends into your skin, and that does work. Don't use a brush, you don't need to use a brush with this. You can use your fingers. I mean, if you feel more comfortable using a brush, then fair enough, but I tend to use my fingers. What I do is I put one coat on, I dab one coat on, and then I'll get a little bit more with my fingers and work it into the areas which are a little bit darker, where I want to even out the coverage a little bit more. So this is a fantastic and one of my favourite Nars products, their foundation. I highly recommend it. It's about, I think, maybe £30, something like that. So it is a little bit pricey, but I think you do get a lot of product, because you really don't need to use very much. Just a tiny little bit goes a long way. So that's my first product. My second product is the very famous Nars Laguna bronzer, and I think this product is used by many girls on YouTube, and many people all around the world with various different skin tones, darker, lighter, because I think it's just a fantastic universal bronzer. It has just kind of like a little gold fleck running through it, which I love, and it's a beautiful matte finish, no glitter. I am not into glittery bronzers, I'm not into any kind of glittery face products. I'm way too old for that. I'm 30 years old, and that is, I don't want any glitter on my face, especially when I'm, in the daytime or at work or anything like that. So I love this product. I've got it on right now. It just gives me a little bit of a glow, because even if I'm Indian, in the winter time my face goes pale like everybody else, and it needs a little bit of help to give it that kind of sun glowy look. So this is definitely a great product. This is probably the best Nars product I'm going to show you out of all of them. If you were just going to buy the one, I'd buy this one, because you know what, this will be all seasons. In the winter it will give you a little bit more colour and lift, and in the summer it'll probably just enhance what you've got, and you can probably just get away with using this bronzer with no other product and you're good to go. So great product. Okay, next product I'm going to show you is their Nars Orgasm Illuminator. You can see that. I have a tiny bit on the top of my cheekbones just there to give me a little bit of lift and colour. Now this, when I went to purchase this, you could actually buy this in the powder form, which most of you probably have heard of, because Nars' Orgasm blush is one of their biggest selling, most popular products. The reason I didn't purchase it is because I have the exact dupe in Sleek, which is this one, and in rose gold. Now this was about £4, so a lot cheaper. So if you do like Orgasm in Nars, you could just get away with using Sleek's Rose Gold, because it's like literally the same effect. So I wanted to try out the illuminator, so I bought it, but I've got to say this is not my favourite product. I find it quite hard to work it into the skin. It, you know, it does take a lot of work to just really blend it in and get it how you like it. But overall, a beautiful colour, a little bit expensive again, probably I think this was about £25, but I did pick this up in San Francisco when I went out for work last year, so I got it at Sephora, so maybe a little bit cheaper than I would have paid in the UK, but definitely one of Nars' nice products. A little bit harder to work into the skin, but you know what, if you really like Orgasm generally, then this is probably a good colour to use. Now, one of their multiples, I think that's what they call them, I don't really know what it's called, it's this product here, and I have it in South Beach, and it looks something like this. Again, kind of like a pinky goldy stick, and the multiples are ideal for face, so you could do some contouring or give you like a bit of a bronzy effect. You could also use this on the lips, but you could also use this on the eyes. So this product, hence the name multiples obviously, this is like a must-have product, because if you travel a lot like I do, and I've talked about it, I do travel quite a lot, and I don't have a lot of space in my bag, this is a great product. You just put it in your bag or in your, you know, your makeup kit, and you're, you know, pretty much you've got 3 products in one, and it's a fantastic colour, South Beach. This is one of their multiples with the least glitter. It has a teeny tiny bit, but nothing that's going to really show up. The rest of the multiples are a little bit glittery, and that's why I'm not a big fan of the other ones, and hence why I went for South Beach, because I found this one was the least glittery, but you know, did a really good job of kind of contouring, because this is what I've used it for today. Really workable, but you know, you do need to heat it up with your fingers again to work it into the skin. So Nars Multiples South Beach is a top recommendation. Okay, that's pretty much all the face products of Nars I own. Now onto the lips, and the first one I'm going to show you is the one I'm wearing today, and along with MAC's Ruby Woo, this is one of my favourite reds. It is Nars' Cruella. It's a very matte, deep, dark, gorgeous red. Oh, getting so hot. Sorry. So beautiful red colour. Glides on really well. Lasts all day. You can now drink, eat, and this will be as red as the morning when you put it on. It is very long lasting. It says what it says. It does what it says on the packet. It's an amazing red colour. This was about £18, but definitely worth the buy. I've worn this so many times since I've had it, and I still haven't sharpened it yet, so I think it's going to be good good value for the money I paid for it. So great colour, a great red. Another velvet lip pencil I own is New Lover. Now this is kind of very similar to, this is kind of the lip pencil version of Orgasm. Now with Orgasm, their colour, they seem to have that colour running through a number of products, with their multiples, to their bronzers, to their blushes, to their lips and eyes as well. I don't have any eye products actually, but maybe I will add them to my collection at some point. Now, so I'd say this is the Orgasm lip version of Orgasm, and it's called New Lover. And it's like a pinky colour with a bit of gold flecks running through it, and this is a very everyday, just to give your lips a bit of a sun-kissed look, a little bit of a just emphasise the natural pinkness of your lips. You know, it's not too obvious or anything like that. It's kind of like similar to my hoodie that I have on today, like a nice pinky corally colour, but very subtle, very wearable, very everyday. So this is a great product. And then I have the lip gloss version of Orgasm, which is this one here. And again, this is very wearable, everyday kind of lip gloss with a little bit of gold flecks running through it, very pinky, and just very natural. And yeah, and this smells pretty good, goes on pretty well, stays on pretty well. Not too sticky, but a tiny bit sticky, which, you know, most of us don't really like with our lip glosses, but not too bad. And again, this is probably, I think, about £18 or £15, something like that. So that's all the Nars products that I own, that I can tell you about today. If you have any questions or I've missed anything out, please comment below, and I hope you've enjoyed my video. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all the support I'm getting on YouTube. I really appreciate it. I work hard to bring you videos that you guys want to watch, and if you do want to see anything, please do comment below and let me know, because then, you know, I can bring that for you guys, because this is all about you guys. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.